Hello everybody, welcome back to another video in Maple County. I know it's been a little bit, but I am trying to get back into it. Summer has been crazy for me, but either way, I want to look at some sneak peeks for the CRP community, and that does include Leon County, which if you don't know, CRP acquired Leon County a little while back, which is another roleplay game, and they are working on it right now. It is currently unavailable, I believe, so you cannot play Leon County right now, but there are some sneak peeks that we're going to look at, and also Maple County has some sneak peeks that we're going to look at, so let's get into that. Alright everybody, so here is the Leon County sneak peek that I first want to show you here. It is nothing much, but it is in a tunnel here, a pretty big tunnel, which looks like it would be like a highway or something like that. And we have Florida Highway Patrol car, State Patrol FHP, so which I think is pretty cool. They will have blue lights, it looks like, what I'm assuming, not in this picture, but either way, very cool. Nothing crazy, but like I said, which person said they've been keeping things pretty under wrap, but they're going to be showing some more stuff soon. And just keep in mind these were about, this was a month ago now, today as I'm recording this. But I've been trying to let these all accumulate so I would have a video to make and just show you guys all these, because I like making these videos and I think it's fun. But yeah. And on to some Maple County stuff here. Our tactical update is going to be really cool, which Switch says. And I believe they actually did a roleplay session with this type of stuff, and unfortunately I was not able to get to that. But it seemed to be very cool, and if they do any more stuff like that, I will try and do that, because that could show us some stuff in the update, and I'll record that and make a video on it. But that's if I can get to it on time. But yeah, very cool stuff. So tactical update is probably going to be coming at the end of the summer, because we have been hearing about a big update at the end of the summer, and we're about halfway through the summer right now, so I think that should be interesting. Here is another picture. I believe these pictures are from the roleplay session that they did, and that was a while ago, about a month ago still. So yeah, very cool, very cool. So this is kind of old news, but interesting stuff. And also, I don't believe this is in game yet, but this is going to replace the Ford Expedition. As you know, Ford has copyrighted pretty much all Roblox games to get rid of their vehicles. So kind of a interesting move by Ford. I don't see why they need to do that, because I love Ford vehicles. I think they look very nice, and they're great for policing such as, but unfortunately Ford does want them removed, and to save games from getting sued or taken down, I think they would rather just replace them with their own designs, which is fair. But either way, I think Maple County has been doing a great job with getting these designs looking amazing, much better than EuroC. Not to diss on EuroC, but I think Maple County has done a better job in redesigning Ford vehicles, and they've done it a whole lot faster, because I don't even think you can really get any Ford vehicles in EuroC right now. But either way, this is what will be replacing the Ford Expedition, which I think looks very nice, very beautiful design. So okay, and I don't believe that's in game yet, even though that was a month ago. I don't think it's in game. I haven't seen any updates on that. If it is, let me know, and sorry I just wasted your time on that. But either way, old news, this has already been out, Taurus and GTR, and so yeah, very cool, very cool. And here is the fire helmets that we are looking at, which we did, I believe we received a fire helmet update in the summer update, so I'm not exactly sure what this is. I haven't really looked at the fire helmets because they weren't a huge thing. But it looks like we have a blue one, which I feel like these, you can already pick colors for your fire helmet, so I don't think that's a big deal. But looks like this helmet is a little dirtier, as it's the volunteer, and then that's the Fairfield. I don't know, I don't pay close attention to that. But also, if you look here, we also have a flashlight. It looks like, I believe that's what that is, on the side of the helmet. So, and I don't believe we have flashlights on helmets yet. I don't think so. If we do, let me know. I have not played Maple County that much right now, because I've just been super busy, and I'm finally being able to make this pretty cool. And then here, for the big update at the end of the summer, it looks like we're going to be getting a little bit of a housing update that's going to be part of that. Also, if you look in the background here, there is a water tower that says Fairfield. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting an expansion to Fairfield, considering we already did. I'm assuming that's just going to be some aesthetic updates, which I would love to see. I think that'd be very cool. Like with the new housing interiors, I'm not sure if all of the houses are going to get revamped or what is going to happen, but looks like we do have a new house design, which will be cool. And with this, we might get new, more than just one type of house fire, because we have a couple, but I would like to see almost all houses to be able to be on fire. I think that'd be cool. So we'd not respond to the same exact house every time for a fire call, but that's just something I think would be interesting. And like, I don't think you can't really tell anything from the window there, so just views of the house on that side. And if we look here, we have a little garage shedish. I'm not entirely sure, I just combined my words there, but it looks like a garage. This looks like a garage door here, but it also doesn't look like a garage. This is attached to the house, so I think this might be like some sort of shed, because we do have some tool stuff here, and that's interesting. Like I said, I'm very interested about this water tower, if it's just something aesthetic, but I think that'd be something very cool. And also I would love to get some cinematic shots of that. I think that would be very cool. And my dog is barking, if you can hear that, so very cool. And here, back to Leon County here. Like I said, I believe this is a real place in Florida. So if that is, let me know. If it's not, I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now, but either way, I'm trying to get through this, trying to get a video to you guys. But here it is, Connor Park in Portland Bay. I don't know, Leon County, USA. So very nice, American flag. So this we do have an actual location for. Unlike Maple County, it's not really based off of anywhere. It's in North America somewhere, because we have a mix of Canadian stuff and USA. So, but either way, this is gonna be in Florida. Looks like we have a little shopping mall here. We got an alligator. I don't know if that's a crocodile or an alligator, but either way, cool. Snappy's Plaza. I believe that is a developer, Snappy or whatever. A lot of places in CRP's games are named after developers, which is something interesting and very cool. And I believe this is either a Durango, or I think it's a 2020 Explorer, I'm pretty sure. But if it is a Durango, I would love to see an FHP Durango, because I don't know if they actually do Durangos in Florida for Highway Patrol, but I know they do Chargers, but I'm not sure about Durangos. I love Durangos, but it's my local police department uses Durangos, and I think they look pretty cool. But yeah, looks like a nice little main road here. Next to some shopping places here, and we have a bike lane, so that's pretty cool. I'm not saying that we're gonna be getting bikes, but attention to detail, which is very cool. And another view of the intersection here. So nothing crazy, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And that is pretty much all I have for you guys with the sneak peeks. If you guys want to look at this channel in the CRP Discord, it's just sneak peeks under the important tab. If you haven't joined the CRP Discord, I recommend you do that, and you should also join my Discord, Liberty Gaming Community. I will have both links in the description of this video. So with that, I will see you guys in another one.